Hi, my name is Leo Bautista, and today we'll be discussing big data. So, what is big data? It's an extremely large set of data which allows deeper insights regarding patients and the environment. It's analyzed through computers to detect patterns and trends and can be used to understand human behavior. The way big data is collected is through the Internet of Things, where a bunch of devices can collect different types of information and send it into one source that we can look at later on. So, when analyzing big data, we should set goals for ourselves by asking, what information do we actually need? We decide what we want to measure, such as either number of visits or admissions for specific diseases, and even at looking at health trends amongst patients. So for health trends, you could say like, what type of conditions are they reporting? Are they reporting stuff like redness or headaches? So then we can use that later on to develop themes, which we can mention later on. Next is actually data gathering, and we all have to make sure that the data hasn't already been collected or looked at. If it's already been collected, then we can just use that. Or if we check our sources and see that we can't rely on that, maybe it's either too old or an organization we can't trust, we would have to go out of our way to collect that on our own. After that would be data scrubbing. So we have to sort through necessary and unnecessary data and throw out everything that we don't need. An important step would be data analysis, where after sorting everything together, we can put the information in a way that everyone can understand. Maybe a chart or a table or even a graph. Data visualization helps the team know what's being looked at. And then after sorting everything out, we can input our own interpretations about what the data means. As for extracting themes, we can extract themes by finding the common keywords between every set of information and use them to further expand on what we should be looking at. If there are sentences, we can split those sentences into words so we can know what has been most reported. For example, common items related to insomnia would be sleep, restlessness, or stress. You can also do stemming by using synonyms like insomnia and sleeplessness by taking out the root word and then finding items related to that, and then you can search for those types of items. Remember that extracting themes is by finding keywords that show up often within your data. Actionable knowledge is information that's needed to create change in something. Large amounts of data will be able to reveal frequent or common errors that may uncover fraud. For example, if through big data we see that the same errors keep happening with the exact same conditions, at that point we know that we have to do something about it. Various types of data can be combined and formed into actual information. Extracted information, such as our themes which were previously mentioned, can turn into actionable data. So hopefully this creates some insight about how big data works and how we can probably use it in the healthcare industry. Thank you for your time.